Oh, because you were getting the screensaver set up over
Yeah,
there.
I was looking at it. I was like, oh, I can figure that out. It'll be nice.
Yeah, I wanted to put a TV behind me that had like just that kind of like the Georgia State logo or the Save Atlanta logo behind me, and then we had a power surge, and that TV got
Fried.
moved upstairs. No, it got moved upstairs, and now is our main TV because our main TV got killed. So, welcome back,
shit.
everybody. It's last call. Yay, we're here.
Hey, welcome back.
Say hi, everybody.
Hi.
everybody. I've finished a class. Did I tell you that? Did I mention that part?
You're done?
One class I didn't need 20 years ago. I finished, but well, I didn't technically finish it, but if I never show up again and I never turn in another assignment, I'll have a passing grade. So
Done.
So you don't care.
Done.
Yeah.
But you do care because you care.
I still have to do my history test and my history project, but I only need a 48 on both of them to pass that.
Nice.
You should turn in one piece of paper. It says, "This is my project."
No, dude, paper.
How
many decades ago did you go to college? I got to turn into a slide. I got to turn a slideshow in for a fucking history paper, a history assignment.
You should make a 4-slide deck. This
10
is
slide minimum. 10 slide minimum.
10 words. All right.
I gotta use like 5 different sources, 3 primary, 2 secondary, minimum. Lame.
This is my slide deck. Please give me a pass.
Yeah, I'll be like, dude, just give me a 49 on this whole thing.
Just please. I'm done.
Yeah.
Well, good. I'm not going to congrats you yet because like you haven't done it yet. But you're close. You're close. And so like that sounds nice.
I mean, the world could end tomorrow and then you won't have finished.
Yeah, go.
Look, I could have congratulated you 50 years ago and you would have let me down. So I'm going to wait.
50 years ago, I would have totally let you down. I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe that I'm merely a speckle of my father's eye and I've yet to get a college degree. Yeah.
Sorry, he never had the birds and bees conversation with you. It does not come from.
Or sorry,
it does not come
I'm sorry
from
that
his
I'm
eye.
chilling in my mom's ovaries since she was
You were a speckle in his balls.
I don't know how the chemistry works. I was definitely half of me was definitely in my mom's ovaries during that whole time period. That's how biology works. Don't have one of those degrees either. Yeah, that's what I'm told.
Boy,
how are we all doing?
Stuff. We let that thing go an hour.
I know.
We spent a lot of time on football.
Who knew being so bad would generate so much conversation?
Emmanuel is all about it, dude.
We are the Sunbelt bidet is great. I love that.
It's frustrating though. Like I don't know. I feel like we all had such. Here's the thing. This might even be better regular podcast stuff, but like we talk about like, do you really want Charlie Cobb making a hire right now, right? As like a lame duck and all that stuff. And the answer feels like no. But when we hired Coach AD McGee, like he was awesome on paper. He's everything we have been asking for as well. And Lanier as well, So like the thing is his hires have not necessarily been bad, right? We looked at his hires and we're like, this is a great hire. And so at the time, we all agreed with him. And Coach so you can't then go back and hindsight it. We all agreed. Anyways, Tim, sorry. Yeah.
No, I mean,
I was just gonna say
nothing's
echo on
panned
that. Coach
out.
Hayes as well.
Coach Hayes too?
I said Lanier. I meant Hayes. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant Lanier too.
Lanier was a good hire at the time, we thought, and he took us to the tournament. He continued.
He made that team work, right? Like he used Hunter's players and figure out how to do enough to get us into the tournament, and that was great. But you were definitely about to go off a cliff.
I think Lanier showed how bottom level competency could succeed in the Sun Belt. Like he took Hunter's players and he's like, all I got to do is just keep this rolling. I don't have to do anything extra and we'll still be the best team in this conference. Jonas Hayes came in.
Chris Hose.
And, just try to create a whole new environment, which sounded great, looked great. And it just doesn't look like he knows how to coach a team.
I think Lanier shorted us right? Like as
He
an
did.
investment metaphor, like he knew we were going to go downhill, even if he was here. He knew what was about to happen in the next year, and an opportunity came up, and he was like,
Take
"I'm
it.
out. I'm
I'll take
done."
it. Yeah.
I can say that I did this great thing here.
What's he doing? Was it SMU is where he went to, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then
Is he
Rice,
still there?
I think
He went
was
to Rice
Rice?
after that. No, he left. Yeah.
Well, he's making a lot more money than he would have been making here.
Yeah, but I don't think he's winning.
He's the head basketball coach still at Rice right now.
Yeah,
Is Rice where he went directly from here, or did he go to SMU first?
SMU first. He didn't work out there at
What's
all.
his record at Rice? Do you have that? You were looking at it. Seemed like it felt like.
Well, the thing about Rice is it doesn't matter what your record is. They're just like a brain school, and so as long as you're like relatively like keeping the donors happy, they don't like give a shit. Rice has not been good, and yeah, they're a brain school. They're a nerd school.
I don't know too much about them.
I mean, other than they go well with fried chicken, I don't really know either.
I mean, Rice goes good with everything.
13 and 19 last year in the American.
Say that again.
13 and 19 last year.
Yeah. See, that don't feel good. You got to hit 50, right?
Yeah.
20 games. I mean,
the crazy thing is he went to SMU after us and was 10 and 22. Yeah. And he was 20 and 13 and they got rid of him.
Is last year there?
Yeah.
That's weird. Yeah, so he sucked, then he actually won a bunch of games, and they got rid of him.
And they're like, this isn't good enough. Bye.
Well, that was also
there must be some context there that we don't understand.
Well, they joined the ACC. That's probably it.
That was it. That's when they actually joined the ACC, and they got all their
we're serious now. Get out
booster money to actually make him into a real. Which is weird that it took them that long. It took SMU that long.
Come back from the dead.
I guess it just needed an ACC invite, but like for all those years, SMU couldn't have got into the Big 12 or something.
They had their death penalty stuff that they dealt with for a long time.
Yeah, but that was like when I was a child.
No, but it lasted until a few years ago, I think, like some of the stuff. I feel like they never quite bounced back. Even if the penalty wasn't there, they never quite bounced back until very recently.
Yeah.
Well,
we all know how hard it is to claw your way up from the bottom.
It is.
So we're experiencing it today. We were death penalty, a few years ago.
Last week's last call never went public.
That's fine.
Well, now it's public.
SMU last year, 24 and 11, three-way tie for fourth. That's actually not bad to join the ACC and excel like that. So, yeah, but Rob Lanier, 13 and 19 at Rice in the American. Good for 12th place. 4 and 14 in conference.
My chili is better than 12th place. I've been told.
There you go. You beat Lanier. Yes, there's been some comments that Lanier was great. I don't see it. I just don't.
He was fine.
He was a fine transition. If Jonas Hayes did what we thought he was going to do when he came in, Lanier would be considered a great coach.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
He kept us in the tournament. And we took Gonzaga to the goddamn line until
he got injured, right?
Got injured.
I was like, that's it. We're done. I remember texting my friend that went there. I'm like, dude, you're going to win. They're like, I don't know, man. I'm like, no, we just lost our glue. He's gone.
Yeah. Man, Sosami was so much fun to watch.
My guy's great.
I still remember like last year though, being like watching the coaches on the sidelines and watching them coach the players to keep their hands up. And I'm like, that's high school shit, man. That's like
basics.
That's what dads teach their kids like in their driveway. Like, what are you doing saying keep your hands up to these $8,000 a month players? Like, that doesn't make any sense.
No, they're not getting 8,000. That's just
I know, but that's what they want.
They want
and like, well, you're asking for that, but I got to tell you to keep your hands up. Like, fuck off.
I think the best we could offer was like 4 or 5, but not to everybody.
I mean, still, it's just like, man, at this level, what are you doing? Like, that's just crazy to me that you have to do that. And I don't know, like, to me, it's on 100% on the coaches that kind of thing has to happen. Maybe maybe it doesn't even have to happen, and the coaches are just being idiots too. I have no idea. It just feels like
you
what's
shouldn't
happening
have
here?
to remind them.
We're in a
Something
weird
is-
period where we don't
Yeah.
know how everything's going to pan out. I mean, we'll get to a point where it's even worse than it is now, or we'll figure things out. It's that state of chaos that will find its equilibrium somewhere. But everyone says that college football was never as good as it was when I was a kid, or college basketball was never as good as it was when I was a kid. That's always going to be a thing. We'll see how it plays out. I will say I don't like the trend of everything, where it's going, where it is right now. So, I mean, which is another reason why it's so frustrating that Georgia State didn't have football 40 years ago.
Yeah,
like if Georgia State would have started football 40 years ago, we would have been FCS for a minute, but probably would have gotten into Conference USA and Sun Belt like really early on, the same way that we did when we actually finally started it. They'd be an American
member of the Sun Belt, so
yeah, they would have been an American or Big 12 at this point, right?
I mean,
this would be so different.
We easily could have been on UCF's trajectory,
Exactly.
So they're the ones most comparable to us that like could have.
That UCF could be our biggest rival, and we could be, as much as I hate them, this could be UCF Georgia State could have been another trash App State type rivalry that we follow each other wherever we go, and we could be right there in the Big 12, just like UCF is right now, there with them.
We just expanded the Georgia, Florida. We could have done a neutral site.
Play in, well, they actually are in Atlanta. Play in Amelia Island. Play in Savannah.
Yeah, you could do that. It'd been funny.
Jacksonville has always been hilarious to me because everybody's like upset that it's not neutral ground because it's Florida, and I'm like, if you've ever been there, it's nothing but Georgia flags. It's not neutral because it's Georgia country, not because it's Florida country.
I was down there recently. What was it, on Friday? I was not Jacksonville.
Where'd you go?
I was south of Green Cove Springs.
Where's that?
It's just southwest of Jacksonville. It's very, very interstate. Yeah, it's I was there for a funeral. I was there for like 3 hours, something like that. And I turned around.
Once you're that far in, is that Central Florida where there are a lot of jorts and socks and sandals and stuff?
Ryan, I was there, so there were a lot of jorts.
Jorts everywhere.
True. You brought the jorts.
No, it was like
to the funeral.
Did you hand
it was out? Like there was like nothing there. Like it was dead. Like I got there, like I was like, you know what, I didn't go full suit for the funeral. I was, because it's Florida. I was like, I just need like some suit pants and nice shirt, whatever. I was like, yeah, these pants are a little tight. Maybe I'll go find just like a Kohl's or something to find just like some cheap suit pants that fit a little bit better. Yeah, like 14 miles away. There was nothing there. I was like, all right, well, fine. I'll just wear these goddamn tight suit pants and I'll go find a bar and a wing place. Probably why I needed bigger suit pants. And I found one. It was great. And it was like, I don't know, like the only place in the entire town to go get food for lunch. It was packed. I got my wings and my beer. It was good. And then I went to the funeral, and everyone was like so complimentary towards my uncle. And I'm like, man, I probably should have spent more time with him. He sounds like he was probably pretty cool.
This guy sounds
then I drove home. I drank one St. Polly's Girl. That was his beer. Drank one of those, and I drove all the way back. It was like a 15, 16-hour drive to and from Florida in one day.
Damn. Yeah. Where's this place called again?
Green Cove Springs. Just southwest of Jacksonville.
Yeah, that's a kind of far drive.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's in the water, though.
Nice. I took a rental car. Yeah, St. John's River. I took the rental car, and I'm waiting for those toll prices to come in because I didn't know there was toll roads. They didn't tell me that.
Yeah, Jacksonville's got quite a few. Yeah.
Florida in general.
Florida, yeah. Love raping you.
Wow.
Who doesn't? Who doesn't love raping you?
I mean, to be fair,
everyone loves raping me.
To be fair, like, if someone's going to rape me, I want them to love it. Like, I don't want someone to rape me and be like, yeah, I've had better.
Right? At least use a bidet first, right? I mean,
when we go to court.
Pretty sure that's my job.
And Perry Mason like just questions the fucking him. He's like, "Yeah, I raped him, and it was the best I ever had." I'd be like, "Thank you, time served." Because I'm the judge in the situation.
You could have flown there. They have Reynolds Air Park. It's kind of like an airport, but it's a park.
I looked. It's super expensive.
It looks really interesting. Like it used to be an airport. I don't
Well,
know.
the thing is, I'd have to like buy. I guess to get a rental car anyways. So
yeah, true.
Yeah.
Right.
So, you might want to go to that Kennesaw game.
I might be in for it if I'm around on the 5th.
Yeah, I invited myself over to Danny's house.
As you should. The game. Downstairs festivities.
That sounds weird. He's got whiskey downstairs, everybody. Not like a sex dungeon or anything.
He's got a dungeon.
He might have a sex dungeon, but we've never seen it.
We've not.
I've never seen it. I can't speak for you guys.
Well, if you're blindfolded, does that count as seeing it?
Yeah.
Depends, really.
I think so.
I'm not into blindfolds and that kind of stuff. I'm like, what's the point? I want to see the jiggly bits.
I'm a very visual person when it comes to all that. I'm very auditory too.
I mean, I didn't steal like Playboys and penthouses to like just like close my eyes and be like, me, you know?
Yep. I know exactly. You didn't even really say much, but I get it. Cool. It seems like we're probably done.
I think we're done. Thanks for listening. We'll talk to you next week for some reason. Yeah, it'll be Thanksgiving then. All right, say goodbye, guys.
Goodbye, guys.
Peace.